Hello! The Great Storm event has launched again, so I'm just gonna go talk about it really quickly. So this is the pet event. This appears probably once every 2 months. This is probably the best of the regular rotating events. Only because pets are really good. You have login every day. There's 53 locations you can take. If you can take 45, you can actually get a unique player's avatar summoning Storm Spirit. Reach VIP level. Spending energy. Buy emeralds. There's a unique at buying 35k and frame at 70k. You do get some bonuses. Kind of a lot to spend, but if you have like a 3x or something, you can probably get it with this one. Like for most people, like unless your VIP is like way low, like that would get you there if you VIP's high enough. Spending emeralds, 90k to get all the rewards. I don't think you should spend 90k on this event, because you can actually get most of these charges for quite a bit less, and you can actually buy charges in the theme. Open Sanctuary Adventure, so let's see. Yeah, chests and Sanctuary. So 12 chests, so you do adventure every day. That's 12 chests if you get 4 chests per adventure. Not too hard. Summon 80 pets, that's probably harder if you don't have pet eggs saved up. Spending energy. And yeah, we've already talked about that, so. Great Storm. There's actually a story and stuff that'll pop up the first time you checked in here. And it'll explain how this works and stuff, but like I said, I'll read, like I said, I've read the story like in my previous videos on here. Like this is unchanged from the last time. The first like 3 times they did the Great Storm, they like changed up a bit, but the last few times they haven't changed up, so I guess they figured out like they like how the current format, so if there's any major change I'll let you know, but merchant's unchanged. So what you get is like you get all these storm coins. Like I said, you can spend 750 for a Storm Legacy. Storm Legacy are random items. They contain Chaos Particles, Pet Potions, and other unexpected prizes. You can get eggs. You can get more Storm Legacies. You can get gold. They're not too bad. Like, they are the cheap side. They're not too bad if you don't really have anything else to spend them on. I think for most people, if your pets aren't Absolute Star yet, this is probably the best item to get because it lets you evolve the pet you're working on to higher ranks quicker. Like if you're trying to focus on Kane or Axel or Oliver or whatever, right? You can spend your coins on these pet souls, and each pet soul has 5 souls in it. So if you could save 50 pet soul chests, you could get 250 souls for that pet, which can help you evolve it quicker. Then the rest of the items are literally just gems. Like if you need gems for your pet to rank them up or whatever, like this isn't bad, but you know, you can buy all these with chaos particles, so it's not that great. But you can, like I said, if you're trying to sell them for chaos particles, these do not sell very well. Like the price of you get for chaos particles for these is pretty bad. So for most people, you're either gonna buy pet soul chest or storm legacy. So if I have to do this event at all, like so whatever coins I get from this event will most certainly be Storm Lexi, because all my pets are absolute stars, so pet soul chests don't help me much. I mean, yeah, you could trade the pet soul chest for pet coins and then stuff, but that's terrible value. You're better off just, if you're trying to get chaos particles, Storm Legacy is gonna probably be better. I mean, you can buy some of these, then sell them for particles, but the rate is pretty bad. Like I said, you get gold and stuff, and gold's not totally worthless anymore since we have Asgard, so that's probably where I would put my money on my coins on this one. Like, I'd say pet soul chest for most people. Storm Legacy if you already have all the pets, you don't need pet souls. Yeah, like I said, and generally speaking, when you're doing this event, I do recommend you kind of just want to go zigzag so you don't have to backtrack. And you just, like I said, you do one, move one, would be here, and then you'd be there, and then you go here, then here, like, and just kind of complete each arm. Like I said, then you'd zig over here, then over here, right? And you just try to, be efficient with your movements. Right, if you go here, then you have to backtrack, so you don't want to do this. You want to go, like, say, from here to here to here. So you just get all the nodes without having to backtrack. And then once you get, like I said, so you'd have these numbers here. This is the storm power, like the force of the storm. Like every time you beat a node, you should get like +5 storm resistance. So A Force of Storm, what it does is does pure damage to your team for every point of Force of Storm. It's 0.1% of their max health in pure damage every second. So a high Force of Storm would really take off your life pretty quickly. Like a Force of Storm, like 100, would be 10% of your health every second. So 10 seconds into the fight, your whole team would be dead. So you want to beat as many nodes as you can to build your Force Storm resistance, because you see in the middle, these have like 200, 190, right? They get really high. The boss has 250 Force of Storm. So you really need to get like 90% of these nodes. You can skip a few of these ones in the center. I can just go straight for the boss if you want to save some moves. Moves cost 500 emeralds if you want to buy some action points. You do get action points for spending emeralds. So the first couple action points, like I said, if you bought, spend in emeralds, where is it? Oh, here it is. So if you spent that 500 emeralds for an action point, you'd actually get 3 of them, because you get another action point at 100 and 500 emeralds. So the first couple of spending goals aren't too bad. Like, you could probably get most of these rewards in this event for spending like 12k emeralds or less, like, because you don't get too many more moves on the higher spends. Like, you could just spend emeralds to buy moves and then complete the rest of these quests. Like, so this, you can actually do most of these events without too much cost on here. You don't get any things for buying emeralds, you just get more emeralds. So that's not necessary. You just summoning the pets. Spending energy, that's the other one that'll cost. But if you have some like energy potions, not a big deal. Right, so I have 20 energy potions. But yeah, no, this is a good event. I do recommend most of you guys try to get at least what you can. If you can't get all the way to the boss, you can still get a lot of coins. And you can still buy some stuff in the merchant. And like I said, you can buy some of these and just like level up your pets. Like I said, I always say pets are one of the best ways to spend your resources, because no matter what, you need your pets, like especially for arena and stuff. Like, and you can use your pets like on multiple heroes, like say with the Asgard raids, like you can use multiple teams. You can reuse the same pets on your other teams. Even though you get 5 teams, you can only use each hero once, but you can use your pets many times you want. So you can use Oliver as on the front hero of all 5 of your teams. You can do, like I said, when you're changing teams for Guild War, maybe you want to use a different physical attacker or something. Like I said, so that Fenris you invested in is still good for the other team, even though you're not using the hero you've originally leveled him for. So pets are like a reusable thing. It's kind of like, pets are very flexible. They're not sunk costs into a specific hero, and it's kind of like, in some ways, it's kind of like leveling up multiple heroes at once with same resources. So pets, I just think, are one of the best ways to focus on your heroes. Like, if you're focused on your heroes, pets are a very efficient way to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.